Hello my loves, happy Thursday. It's so good to be back with you. You have to forgive me for my absence for the last couple of weeks. It's been busy summer holiday time, so I've been spending time with my beautiful daughter, which has been beautiful. And I'm popping in today to reconnect and just sort of bring through what's been present, really. How are you? Have you been in the heat? My goodness, it's been, I mean, the word unprecedented is probably slightly overused, but what an unprecedented summer, what an unprecedented year in so many respects. And it does feel as if Gaia is really releasing all of those energies and the densities that are no longer in alignment with her frequency now. And that having been said, as always, just wanting to really take this opportunity to send compassion, to send calm, and to send peace to those beautiful souls, the animals, the plants, and the people, of course, and the earth herself. And feeling very excited today because it's rained. I actually went and took one of my doggies out this morning, and it was, I don't think I've ever been so grateful to see the rain in Wales. We have a lot of it here, and yeah, it just feels like such a renewal, and that's really what I want to talk to you about today, which wanted to come through. And this is something that I've really been feeling into this year, and I'm not sure how this year has been for you, but of course we're over halfway now. And yeah, it feels like it's been a call this year to, certainly I've experienced this personally, and I know a lot of people who I've been blessed to speak with and to spend time with have felt this. This year has been so far a year where we've been called to release preconceptions, I think, of how our time is spent, of what our life should look like, inverted commas. And it's almost a call, or very much a call, this releasing of preconceptions is, I'm feeling the way to ride the waves of renewal of our lives, renewal of our souls, the soul's refinement. And really it feels like it's this divine feminine way of us moving into the new earth template as we co-create with each other and with the divine. And it's interesting, isn't it, how life often brings up these illustrations so tangibly for us. I was blessed last week to, actually it was earlier this week, to have my first surfing lesson whilst we were away on a family holiday. And I mean, if you really can't get a more graphic example of going with the flow. I was amazed at how much ease came through when I was able to relax and be in the moment. And I'm certainly no expert, but it was just this beautiful illustration of how we can be carried by the divine, by when we're working with nature, when we're working with those natural flows. And of course, as women, we naturally do this when we cycle, even when we we're in menopause. We're still in flow with the tides, the moons, the cyclical nature of the way the world works. And this to me was such a beautiful illustration of what it means to release expectations, to release your grip on life, to release the ego, in terms of having a really clear control over things. And I don't want to sort of label the ego as something that's negative, because of course this is part of us being human, that we are these divine humans. And but it was this juxtaposition between what happens when you grasp too tightly onto how you think things should be, and the magic that happens, the joy and the thrill when we allow ourselves to be supported, to be carried, to be held by the divine, and that being expressed through nature. And really it's this that I just wanted to bring through today. I've just so felt this so viscerally, and I feel now the autumn is starting to appear. We've had this unprecedented heat across much of Europe and the world, and it's precipitated an early onset of autumn. I'm looking outside, we've got elderberries, we've got blackberries, we've got the leaves actually starting to change now, change colour. But it's such an example of really how this year has been such a surprise in so many ways, and I've really been guided to not make any firm plans, and to use the intuition, to use what Kate Rashba and I always used to call the golden angelic footprints, the angelic breadcrumbs, but to really follow those intuitive nudges, and really to release a grasp onto expectations of how your life should look, of how this rigidity. So it's almost this sort of, it seems to embrace what we are being called to embody, irrespective of our gender, but to allow this divine feminine force, this divine feminine flow, to help us co-create this beautiful new earth that we're moving into, whilst also recognizing that we are still very much in transition. We're in the thick of this alchemy, and so much is being called to be released still. It's still this soul refinement, and we're I think Tim Ward and Diana Cooper bring this up so beautifully, that karma isn't instant now. So when something's not in alignment with us, there's almost an immediate call to release it. And it's when we resist this that's when we come into stagnancy and into struggle, really. So with that, my loves, I am wishing you the most beautiful week ahead. Go with the flow and see renewal as a gateway to this beautiful continued co-creation with the divine. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you very shortly. Bye.